Hey everyone. So I have been absent from the main support group that I use for a while because it just got to be too much for me. And I just get really emotionally attached to everybody. So I took a break and I've been doing Hope Zoom calls with another group, and that's been wonderful. I went back in the support group on Facebook today and met some new people, and I've been talking, and it just kind of reminded me and took me back to the beginning when I was totally scared. So in the beginning, yeah, you're going to be absolutely terrified. For me, I couldn't cry because I had to have a total hysterectomy pretty quickly as soon as we found out, because the tumors were starving me out. And so because I had that incision, it was an open surgery. I could not cry. I couldn't risk it opening up. So I couldn't take a bath either, which is my other go-to for unwinding. And it was just a really hard time. So I think for the first 2 or 3 months after finding out that I had cancer, I was a total wreck. And I forgot to even breathe. My husband actually put little sticky notes everywhere. It's amazing how he knew where to put them. It's like he knew when I woke up every morning where I would be looking, and put them in the closet, in the shower, in cabinets, everywhere. And on the sticky note, he wrote, "Breathe." And it really helped me because I would be holding my breath from stress, and I'd be in the shower and I'd look up and I'd see the "breathe" sticky note, and I gotta breathe. So it was just really amazing how he did that for me. And my mom even picked me up a few weeks after my surgery, and he ran out to the car and put a sticky note on the dashboard to remind me to breathe. I know I'm very lucky. I know not everybody has that kind of love. So I just wanted to talk about ways that I got through. Of course, crying is always great. A great way to get it out and process your grief and what you're going through. I also started a journal. I used to journal all the time, but I hadn't in a long time. So I want to talk a little bit about my journal and what we did. I was just feeling an immense amount of stress, just from life in general. We're self-employed and our house needs a lot of work, and I have a lot of animals and a lot of responsibilities. And there was just so much stress building up on me that we have this giant whiteboard in our house. And my husband and I wrote everything down that was stressing me out, every little thing, like the broken bathtub and the cracked window and the floors that needed to be done and the painting that we never finished and everything. And then we also wrote down every word that freaking scared me. And in the beginning, that was things like, I'm going to read from my journal, so I'm going to look down. Things that I'm dealing with that cause me stress are depression, night sweats, cancer, loneliness, next step, babesia, Lyme, Bartonella, blood clot, pain, can't cry it out because it hurts too bad, can't take a bath, can't get more pets, business, finances, technology, people, crowds, stores, anxiety, being thin, hungry all the time, not gaining weight, trouble breathing, my cat not feeling good, house being dirty, not being able to do things I normally enjoy like stacking hay, worrying about dying and what happens when you do and leaving loved ones behind, not being able to be there for others, feeling like I'm selfish, can't process, communicate, need a laptop, disability, future appointments, restless legs, trouble sleeping, taxes, IRS, state of Oregon. Good God, state of Oregon. So unorganized. Hot flashes. I think I already had that one, but nausea, pets fighting, miss Microtrain's job. I worked at that company and I loved it. Hair falling out, acne, bug bites. And then I listed things that I enjoy and loved that day that I wrote this. And those were my husband, my family, my friends, my pets, my dreams, my goals, hair brushings, top ramen, time with my goats, chill pills that my stepmom makes. They're crocheted pills that you can squeeze, funny cat videos, Real Housewives, guilty pleasure. air conditioning, leggings, my truck, salt lamps, my cat sitting funny while grooming, being home, food, water, especially with ice. And my affirmations that I wrote down: I'm going to kick cancer's butt. Things are going to get better. I will get through this. I will get the treatment I want. I will gain weight. I will get to take a bath on July 31st, 2019, 2 weeks from the time that I wrote this. Things that I'm looking forward to short term: trip with my husband, taco time. We have to drive out of town to get that, and hopefully sleep tonight. Things that I need to do: start eating healthier. that can't happen due to my surgeries. Truck oil change and truck brakes. Now, there were other things that really freaked me out. I can't remember if I just read them, but I was terrified of getting a port. So, other things that I did were I would just sit in the bathroom and I would put my legs in the bathtub and run hot water over them, or put a hot washcloth over my knees and whine because I couldn't cry. And I'd have my salt lamp on and the lights off other than that, and I would play flute music. And I eventually found this calm, and I knew I was going to get through it. So if you're new to all this, I recommend taking a journal and just writing everything that you can possibly think of that is stressing you out, that you are absolutely terrified of. And it's amazing to go back through and look, because none of those things that scared me or stressed me out really stress me out or scare me anymore. And I have, in the beginning, I wasn't going to fight. I always said that if I ever got cancer, I wasn't going to fight it. And so my family was terrified I wasn't going to do any of this, but I've done it. I've gone through a total hysterectomy, which actually made me feel better than I did before. I went through 2 kinds of chemo. I had CRS and HIPEC. After that, I felt better than ever in my life. I am doing great now, a little over a year past my surgery. I do have recurrence, but I feel like it's because of cuts that happened during the surgery. It was a very long, complicated surgery. I'm going to eventually read my op notes. I'm thankful for my surgeon, but even though I have recurrence, I am on immunotherapy right now, and I feel really good. So there's that, even though I'm a klutz and broke my leg and ankle. I just want you to know that, yes, in the beginning, you're going to be scared if you're normal at all, and terrified, and you're going to feel alone. And that's just part of the process. So reach out when you can. Connect to the people that reach out to you and that you feel like you have a connection with. You're going to need support. If you have appendix cancer, my favorite thing is pmppals.net. We have Zoom calls that we do, Zoom conferences, and they are just really knowledgeable. They can help educate you and put you in the right direction, and they have many different programs. So just find a way right now. Take a little time every day to relax, feel your grief. You have to feel it, process it, and then find your peace, whatever that may be. I'm not religious, so I don't really pray. Sometimes I do, but it's not in the typical way. But find whatever it is. If you're religious, pray. If you're not religious, find something else, whether it's headbanging to some crazy music or mangling your cat. Of course, when I say mangling, that means cuddling and driving them crazy. So just find something. Find some things that help you relax and unwind and focus on healing and your future. That's it for this video. Have a good one. Bye.